Neselle. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So if I'm a little bit nervous, it's only because I haven't done this in a while, or I feel like it's been a while since I last sat down in front of the camera and filmed a video for you guys, and as you can tell, it's going to be a large, a really massive fall Bath & Body Works haul. Now, these are items that I've just been accumulating in the month of August, and with that being said, I don't have anything of the recent fall releases. Like, they released a new fall body care line that I haven't even gone into the store to smell, and they released some fall candles, like new ones that I haven't smelled either. So these are just, I guess, part of phase 1 of the fall collections, just basically the stuff that they've been putting out in the month of August and then late July. So I know I told you guys that I'll be coming back with an update video for you all, and I still will be updating you guys on what's been going on behind the scenes, but I'm just not going to get into it with this video, just because I anticipate that this video is going to be long in and of itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to try my best to sort of organize this by category. I just have a bunch of boxes from online orders and then a bunch of bags from in-store purchases, so I'm going to try my best, but you guys know I'm a hot mess like all the time. Okay, so I guess I'm going to get started with body care because I don't have a lot of body care. I'm really trying not to purchase any body care, honestly, because I have so much. Like, I am just so completely overwhelmed with the amount of body care items that I have recently and that I've just accumulated over the years. Like, I have a lot. So if there's anything body care that I really want to purchase moving forward, it's just going to be in shower gel form, because obviously you always use shower gels. It's not really the same when it comes to fragrance mists and lotions, although I do use those every day, but obviously, like, shower gel you can't go wrong with, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I did purchase some men's shower gels because at the time when I was purchasing some of these, he was running out of body wash. He's not brand loyal. He really doesn't care what body wash I get for him, so that's nice for me. But of course, I want him to have his own little Bath & Body Works shower gel stash. So I went ahead and I purchased 2 online and 2 in store. So these 2 that were part of the online order, these were on sale for $5, and then I had a 20% off coupon, so these ended up being like $3.53 or something like that, or at least that's what it says on the invoice here. So I got one in the scent Teakwood, and then I got one in the scent Bourbon. So these 2 scents are actually new to him scents, and they're new to me as well. Obviously, I have smelled all of the men's scents in the store, but I had never actually purchased these 2 in shower gel form before. They smell really nice. I personally love the men's collection. I love all of the fragrances. So these 2 I purchased in stores. So this one is in Ocean. Ocean is one of my all-time favorite men's signature scents. My 2 favorite scents from the men's collection are Noir and Ocean. So I always tend to gravitate towards this one. And then I will say this is the only scent that I'm not like head over heels about. Don't get me wrong, I still like it, but I'm just not like in love with it. And that is in Fresh Water. So again, I just wanted to get him some scents that he's never tried before either, and like I said, he's not picky. So this next one I only purchased the lotion in, and this is in Sugared Cranberry Cider, and this scent I believe is new as well. The notes are wild cranberries, juicy mulberries, plum blossoms, and velvet musk. So this one I only purchased the lotion because I do have the intentions of giving this to my mom to use. But yeah, this is just way too much on the berry, and just, I don't like plum either. Typically speaking, I don't like plum, and it's very strong in this one. So Sugared Cranberry Cider, if you're somebody who likes berry scents, if you're somebody who likes black raspberry vanilla, I believe it is, I think you will really like those 2 that I had just showed you. And the last body care item that I have in this haul is the new scent. This is in Toasted Praline and Pear, and I got the lotion as well as the mist, and this one I actually really like. The notes are poached pear, toasted praline, graham cracker, and tonka bean. So this scent, I thought was going to be very similar to Golden Pear and Brown Sugar, which I believe came out in the fall of 2016. And I really just thought that this was going to be a repackage of it, but I don't think it is. Golden Pear and Brown Sugar is more, to my nose, from what I remember, it's more sweet and there's more of like a gourmand touch to it, whereas this one is just like a sweet pear. I don't really get the nuttiness of that toasted praline aspect, but then again, I haven't actually worn this on my body yet. That is just me, first impressions, just sniffing it from the bottle. But yeah, Golden Pear and Brown Sugar was more sweet, and it had that brown sugar bakery note in it, whereas this one, there's supposed to be a nuttiness in here, but as of right now, I'm not getting that. It's still a really nice scent though. Out of this particular collection, this scent is my favorite. So next I have some fall hand soaps. So these were an amazing deal, and I usually wait until this sale comes around to purchase my hand soaps, just because the price is unbeatable. So basically, the hand soaps are on sale for $3, and then there was also a 10 off of 30 email coupon. So if you bought 10 of them, it would make them only $2 a hand soap, which to me is, again, beyond amazing for Bath & Body Works hand soaps. So y'all best believe I definitely went ahead and I purchased 10. So I have 10 hand soaps here. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So first, let me just address the packaging of their hand soaps. Bath & Body Works has just been stepping up their game when it comes to the hand soap packaging. I really am just in love with what they're doing recently, especially with the whole marbleized pattern, which you'll be seeing on a lot of these hand soaps. They just look very luxurious and very high-end and classy, which is like phenomenal, especially since I only paid $2 for these. So this one right here is in Pink Peach Blossom, and that's what the label looks like. And then the dispenser has that marbleized pattern, if you're seeing that. I know the lighting is like giving it a glare, but it has that marbleized dispenser pattern. So the notes are peach nectar, magnolia petals, and mandarin. So this one I was almost not going to get, because while it does smell really nice, because you guys know I love peach scents, it's not fall. To me, this doesn't scream fall. But it's really pretty. I love the packaging, I love the label, and the scent is really nice, but again, it just doesn't scream fall to me, but I just had to have it. In the same collection, I also got Pumpkin Cupcake, which this is the packaging for this one. I believe they had Pumpkin Cupcake in a different label, a different packaging as well, but I just went ahead and got this one because of that marbleized dispensers you can see. So I just love this collection, and Pumpkin Cupcake is a classic Bath & Body Works fragrance. Not even Bath & Body Works fragrance, because there's a lot of different home fragrance companies that have done Pumpkin Cupcake in home fragrance, like in candles, in hand soap form. Like Pumpkin Cupcake, I believe, is just, it's grown to be a universal fall fragrance, which I love. I love it. So the notes are baked pumpkin, whipped vanilla frosting, and golden honey. And just for giggles, I just pulled out the Pumpkin Cupcake in last year's packaging, and this is when it came out in this gorgeous label. I love it. And then this is one of this year's packaging. So you can just see like how they're stepping up their game with the hand soap packaging. And the last hand soap that I purchased in that particular collection is in White Coconut Caramel. And it looks like this. And the notes are coconut flakes, toasted hazelnut, and caramel swirl. So this scent, I believe, is new for this year. I don't remember them having a white coconut caramel scent last year, but it smells really nice. It's very sweet, but there's a coconut aspect to this. This is very similar to Coconut Pumpkin Latte, which I'm so glad to report that they did bring that back this year. I didn't purchase any for this year because I got so many last year, because I was afraid that they weren't going to bring it back for this fall season, but they ended up bringing it back. So I still have a few from last year, so I don't think I'm going to purchase any in this year's packaging. Who knows, like that can always change. But this scent is really nice. It's really sweet, but in my opinion, it's not too sickeningly sweet. If you're somebody who just likes coconut year-round, this is a great fall version of a coconut fragrance. I highly recommend it. This next hand soap is one that I thought I wasn't going to like, but then I smelled it in the store and I was like, that smells phenomenal. And my girl Boho Guru, she loves this. She hauled this like a while ago, and I was like, all right. She definitely made it sound really really enticing, so I was like, you know what, let me like hop onto the store and smell it for myself, and I'm so glad that I did, and that is in Citrus Sugar Cookie. So the notes are citrus frosting, maple sugar, and warm cookies. So I thought I wasn't gonna like this because you guys know, typically speaking, I always have to say that now because there's always a few exceptions, but typically speaking, I'm not a citrus person. But this smells really, really, really nice. It is strong on the citrus, obviously, because that's an important aspect of the fragrance, but there is a vanilla bakery goodness to this. It's such an amazing fragrance note. They complement each other really well. So if you're somebody who likes bakery scents, I highly recommend you guys check out Citrus Sugar Cookie. And that's a really beautiful label. I really like it. Now, what fall hand soap purchase would this be if I didn't get at least one Halloween hand soap? So this year I decided to go with this one, which I believe is new. I don't think they put this scent out last year, but I could be wrong. This one is in Halloween. And it has a cute little like howling wolf on there with a jack-o'-lantern here. It's so cute. The notes are gruesome grapefruit and shocking sun rays. So the scent is not fall by any means. Yeah, it's not fall. It's very, very citrusy. To me, it's very summer appropriate, but I just wanted it for the label. I just really, really like this label. I still have my candy corn hand soap from last year, so this is last year's candy corn. I wasn't a fan of the other Halloween hand soaps that they had label-wise. This was the only one that I like really liked because I'm not a big unicorn person. Like, I know this one has unicorn, but the candy corn packaging this year, I was like, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. It looked really juvenile to me, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not something that like I personally like, you know. This next hand soap I definitely had to get in the foaming version because of the label, and this is in Sweater Weather. So look at that cute label. You have the little puppies looking outside of the tent. I absolutely love it. And this is the first year that they brought out Sweater Weather in hand soap form, and this smells exactly like the candle. The notes are sage, eucalyptus, and fresh woods. So I absolutely love that they brought this out in hand soap this year. Typically we see Sweater Weather in home fragrance form. And just to compare, last year was the first year that they brought out flannel in hand soap form, and this is what that looks like from last year. I absolutely love this packaging. This is why I'm not using it. I should have purchased more than one, especially since I don't believe they brought flannel back in hand soap this year. This is more cologne, obviously, than Sweater Weather. Sweater Weather is just more, it has the cologne vibe. It definitely has the cologne vibe, but it's more outdoorsy than flannel is. Flannel to me is distinctly comparable to like a cologne scent. But yeah, so I definitely had to get Sweater Weather. This next scent I wasn't going to purchase, but then I smelled it in the store, and again, I was surprised with how much I actually really liked it. And this is in Cotton and Freesia. Look at that label. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. The notes are soft cotton, jasmine, and fresh woods. So I got this in the gel hand soap form because I'm trying to do an experiment, because while I love the foaming hand soaps, this is my favorite form to get, I am trying to see if the gel version or the deep cleansing versions, the Creamy Luxe versions, basically the ones that come in this bottle, I'm trying to see if they're not as drying as the foam hand soaps. So this is like part of my little experiment. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, so I got cotton candy, excuse me. I got Cotton and Freesia. And then on a similar note, this scent is amazing. I am going to go back and get more of this because this is amazing. This is in apples and brown sugar, and this is a new scent for this year. The notes are baked apples, brown sugar, and flaky pie crust. And this is in the Creamy Luxe hand soap version. This is amazing. Amazing. Oh my goodness, this is like the ultimate fall bakery gourmand scent. Like seriously, this is so good. People are saying that this is like warm apple pie in candle form. I disagree personally. I think this is its own fragrance because the pie crust aspect of this scent is so distinct and it's so prominent. Like when I smell this, I definitely can tell that it's an apple pie, if anything. I don't think it's like an apple pound cake or anything like that. Like it's distinctly an apple pie fragrance. So take the pie aspect of blueberry pie, replace the blueberry aspect with a warm apple scent with a little bit of a brown sugar sweetness in there. That is what this hand soap smells like. It's amazing. And speaking of how luxurious and classy Bath & Body Works hand soap packaging has been lately, I got this scent in white tea and sage. Can we just take a moment to admire that? Like, look at that. You have the gold foil ring around the dispenser that's black, and then the packaging itself is like a gorgeous black and white marble pattern. It is gorgeous. This is like stunning, and the scent is amazing too. Now granted, you're not going to get any like fragrance notes or ingredients list on the back, but it doesn't matter. It's just, this is like a work of art for a hand soap. I'm not even kidding, but the scent is amazing. I really, really, really love this scent. And on a similar note, in the last hand soap in this haul, I also got Moonlight Orchid, which looks like this. This has the matte black packaging. So that's what this looks like. The notes are sweet vanilla, lavender, and musk. So this scent it also smells really nice. Just, I really cannot get over the hand soap. Like, this is amazing. Oh my goodness. Bath & Body Works is really killing. Okay, so now let's get into home fragrance. So really quick, I purchased myself a scent portable. Now this is just a basic one. It has that, I don't know what color this is. It's almost like a brushed metallic finish. But basically, I had purchased myself a scent portable. Now, this is not my first time trying Bath & Body Works scent portables. I had purchased this like a while ago, years and years ago, pretty much when they first came out with them, and I did not have a positive experience with them. I remember not being able to smell it for like after a week or so, or even after a couple of days. Now, there could have been many factors playing into that. Number one, I could have simply just gone nose blind, so I feel like, you know, maybe I couldn't smell it, but that's not to say like there wasn't any scent. My nose just got used to it. Number two, you know, if it was during the warmer seasons and it tends to get really, really hot in your car, that has something to do with it. It can affect the longevity of your scent portable. So there's just so many factors, and because, you know, the last time I tried this out was several years ago, who's to say that maybe they improved their formula and just the way that it works. So one of my subscribers actually commented and asked me to do a review on their scent portables, and that had me thinking like, I should actually maybe give it a try again, because my sister-in-law just got a scent portable and she put it in her car, and that thing smells so strong. I forget what scent she has in there, but it's like a tropical fragrance, but it smells so strong, and even till now it is lasting. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and give them a try again. So this actually worked out in my favor, because this guy right here is very simple, which that's me. I don't want any of the nice decorated ones. Don't get me wrong, they're really cute, but I just want to go simple. So this guy ended up being $5.50. So I actually used 2 mailer coupons, because I had a free item coupon up to a $6 value, and then I had a 20% off. So I went ahead and I got myself the scent portable, and then I got myself a refill. This is in the scent Graphite, which is a men's signature collection fragrance. So I used both of those coupons, and I only ended up paying $2.99 for both of these with tax. So this one was free because it's under $6. So this was my free item, and then I just used the 20% off on this refill. So this original price is $3.50. 20% off of $3.50 is what I paid for both of these. So I was like, you really can't go wrong with that price to go ahead and give these a try. So we'll see. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully they improved like their formula and everything, because I really wouldn't mind purchasing them moving forward. Of course, I also got some Wallflower refills as per usual. I got this one in Salted Ocean Air, which looks like this. The notes are ocean mist, summer winds, and beach musk. And then I got this one in Eucalyptus Rain, which I feel like I've had before. This is in aromatic eucalyptus, spearmint leaves, and raindrops. So I also purchased some refills online. This first one I have here is in Autumn Woods, and it looks like this. This one I remember smelling in stores, just like a nice masculine type of scent. The notes are dark walnut, English lavender, and white amber. So I got Autumn Woods. And then this next one is in my beloved Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. So I had stocked up on Pumpkin Peanut Brittle, the 3-wick candle, last year, and again in fear that they weren't going to bring it back this year, and lo and behold they did, which is very exciting. But I still have a few left over from last year, so I haven't purchased any Pumpkin Peanut Brittle candles yet this year. Perhaps I will, just not right now, but I definitely needed to get the Wallflower, so I went ahead and I got it in the Wallflower. If you guys are curious to see what I think of the Pumpkin Peanut Brittle candle, I have a full-on candle review that I did last year, so I will leave a link to that video down below in the description box. And then this next refill is in Jasmine and Green Tea. I absolutely love this one. I love scents like this. Like anything that has green tea in it just smells very relaxing, and I really love it. It gives me a nice calming feeling. So Jasmine and Green Tea is white jasmine blossom, fresh green tea, and bergamot zest. So that is that one. And then this next one that I have here is in Sweater Weather, which we all know is a classic fragrance from Bath & Body Works. This next one is in Crisp Morning Air, which again is along the same lines. It's very refreshing outdoors, but there is a cologne-y aspect to it. And then I got this one, which is in The Perfect Autumn. If I can take this out. And I believe I purchased this in a candle. But the notes are fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, and crisp apple. So basically all of the quintessential fall fragrance notes are in that fragrance. And then the last one that I have here, which I'll save you guys the crinkling noise, is in Leaves, which is one of my all-time favorite fall Bath & Body Works scents. So Bath & Body Works actually came out with a ton of different candle accessories, and I do want to get my hands on some more, but as of right now I only purchased a Halloween candle holder, which looks like this, and it has the spider and the cobwebs, and it's really glittery, so there's a lot of glitter fallout with this one, so I'm gonna have to hairspray this because I don't like glitter. I'm not a fan of glitter, but this one I could not pass up. So this is gonna be my candle holder for the month of October. And again, Bath & Body Works came out with a ton of different fall candle accessories. I do want to get the is it the fox, the squirrel holder, where like the trunk of it, like the tail is like wrapped around the trunk of a tree, I guess, and then that's where you put the candle. I do want to get that. And then I also want to get some of the Halloween pedestals, the ones that glow and they have like a swirly thing like on the stand. I do want to get some of those, but like I said, I haven't been into the store in a while, so, and I'm really trying to adhere to a budget, so as of right now, I'm not going to get them, but I do have intentions eventually. Next, I purchased some of the single wick candles. Now, these are specifically not for me. I had purchased these as gifts as part of my, like, bridesmaid proposal boxes, so these are not going to be for me. These are just part of a gift. So this first one I have is in Cider Lane, which is a classic Bath & Body Works fragrance. I'm so glad that they have been bringing this back in the recent years. I also got this one in Autumn, which has a cute little fox on it. I got Sweater Weather, which looks like that. I also got Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, which is another classic Bath & Body Works fragrance. And then the last one I got is in one of the men's fragrances because I am actually asking my best friend since high school to be my man of honor. So instead of maid of honor, man of honor. So this is going to go to him. And this is in the scent Noir, which is my favorite, one of my favorite men's scents. Oh, it smells so good. So yeah, these are the single wick candles that I purchased, but again, these are for gifts. Okay, so now on to the candles. I have a ton of 3-wick candles. Like this big bag, the handle broke because I just can't lift this anymore. So I'm just going to be grabbing from here and just seeing what comes out. So this first one I have is in Cider Lane, and this is in the White Barn Core collection. At the time when I had purchased this, this was an online exclusive. I'm not sure if it's still an online exclusive, but this is what that looks like. It's so good. I prefer this scent over caramel apple. This scent just has like an added spice to it, and it's not as sweet to me. It's so good. It's so good. So Cider Lane, I don't need to go over the notes because, you know, we all know what Cider Lane smells like. Oh, so good. So speaking of caramel apple, that is what I have for you next. I went on the Bath & Body Works website recently, and the candles that used to say online exclusives no longer say online exclusives. So I'm thinking you can get these in the store now, but at the time, obviously, I had purchased this online. So this scent to me is very heavy on that tart Granny Smith apple, but it smells like it's sweetened with a hardened caramelized fragrance. Like when I smell this, I don't think of it as like a soft, fresh, hot caramel scent. To me, it's more of like a hardened caramelized scent. But it smells really nice. I just, again, prefer Cider Lane because Cider Lane has an added spice to it that just makes it very homey, and it's toned down on the sweetness, whereas this one is very sweet. Yeah, very sweet. So this is really nice. I actually have one of these chopped up, and I melted it as like a wax melt, and it smells really nice. But again, just very sweet. Sticking to apple scents, I got Warm Apple Pie, which looks like this. I am so glad that they brought this back this year. But honestly, this smells different. It smells different from the original Warm Apple Pie fragrance that they brought out in 2016 or 2015. But it smells different, and I can guarantee you it smells different, to my nose at least, because I have 2 wax melts in Warm Apple Pie from when it first came out, and I was smelling these side by side, and they smell different. It had a distinct, like, really sweet, crispy cereal note to it, almost like a Frosted Flakes type of cereal note, and this one, that cereal aspect is toned down. It's still in there, but it's not as prominent as I remember it being. But yeah, I haven't actually burned this one yet, as you can see, so we'll see how this is, but I just know there's something a little bit different with this year's version, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit different as long as it's improved, because I know some people, or most people, were saying that the problem they had with the original version was that it had no throw. So hopefully this one I can get a throw from. But yeah, that cereal sweetness aspect that I was getting, it's really toned down. It's almost like non-existent in this candle. I have 2 candles in PB&J right here. I have a full review on this candle up on my channel, so again, I will leave it linked down below as well as up here. So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say about this candle, then just watch that video. This next candle is another candle that they brought back. This is in Pumpkin Pie, and it looks like that. And pumpkin pie, that smells so good. This smells like a nice, authentic pumpkin pie. You get the spiciness of the pumpkin, and it's a little bit creamy as well. There is a creaminess to this. And you get like the slightest bit of that flaky pie crust fragrance. It smells really good. It's not, the pie crust note is not as prominent in here as it is in that hand soap that I showed you guys, the apples and brown sugar one. That is like a flaky pie crust, but in this one, it's more subdued. The prominent note that I'm getting is like a distinct spicy pumpkin creamy scent. The pie crust is in there, but it's just not as prominent. This next candle I also purchased 2 of. I purchased 2 in Banana Cream Pie. I was afraid that this was going to be a repackage of Banana Bundt Cake or Banana Split Milkshake, but it's not. It's different. Yeah, this one is different, but it's very creamy. The notes are fresh banana slices, whipped cream, scoop of peanut butter, and cookie crumble crust. Now, I don't get peanut butter on cold, at least. I haven't burned any of these, by the way, so these are just initial cold sniffs. But yeah, I don't get peanut butter. Maybe like the slightest. Because I love how I said that, but then now, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, wait, I actually do get it a little bit. Little bit. It's very creamy. It's like a very creamy banana scent with just like a touch of it, but I don't get it like every single whiff. This next one that I have is in flannel. I love flannel, and Hubs actually picked this one out because he was like, I love the little guy right here. So flannel is that masculine scent. I love flannel. Honestly, I prefer flannel over mahogany teakwood and sweater weather. I know sweater weather is more of an outdoorsy scent, but I love flannel. I love, love, love flannel. This next candle I am definitely going to be burning this month because this is a September staple burn in my household. This is like my perfect transitional fragrance, and this is in pumpkin apple. So this is what that one looks like. I just love the frosted cranberry looking jar. I feel like it gives off a really nice ambiance when it's burning. So pumpkin apple is so good. I actually did a video last year on my top fall transitional candles. I may or may not do an updated version of that one, but definitely go check that out if you're interested, and I definitely mentioned pumpkin apple in there. It's just so good. So now that I have officially hauled this, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and give it a burn. So this next candle is in the Perfect Autumn, and this has that lid with the leaf that's like embossed into there, and the notes, I read you the notes before, but it just has cranberry, pumpkin, and apple. And yeah, this is another like perfect transitional because it's so fruity, and then there's like a touch of that pumpkin spice in there. So to me, this is another great transitional fragrance. I should probably do a top fall transitional candles video again. There's a little bit more updates to that video, so I may do one. This next one I wasn't going to purchase because this isn't distinctly fall to me, but I went ahead and I got it anyway. This is in Coconut Macaroon. So this is a macaroon, not a macaron. There are two different things. The notes are toasted coconut, fresh baked cookie, vanilla bean, and touch of spice. This smells really good, don't get me wrong. It's a really, really nice bakery scent, but it's not distinctly fall, which is the only reason why I wasn't really going to get it. Okay, I lied. So I went ahead and I purchased another caramel apple, I guess. So I now have two of these on hand, which there's nothing wrong with having two. And then the last candle and the last item in this haul is a cinnamon Irish cream candle. So this one Hubs actually didn't like, but I wanted to get it just to give it a burn and give it a try. The notes are cinnamon spiced liqueur, Irish cream, and French vanilla. I get the slightest bit of a boozy alcoholic note, but for some reason this is giving me the impression of like a coffee blend. I feel like there's like a mocha cafe kind of vibe to this scent, but it smells really good. It's a little bit bland, to be honest, so I may or may not exchange this one. I may give it a burn just to see, but it's pretty bland. I don't know if this is going to throw very strongly, but if it doesn't, I can always just cut it up and then just use it as wax melts. So we'll see how that goes. So that's it, guys. That concludes my huge fall Bath & Body Works haul for this year of 2019. Thank you all so much for sticking around and watching the entire video. I really appreciate you all. Be on the lookout for part 2. I do anticipate there to be a part 2. Probably not going to be as extensive as this video, but there will be a part 2 nonetheless. I hope you are all doing well. Take care, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace!